What's up, people? In this video, Carmen Zikli, okay, do this one, a lady's 5-day dry fast. Spoiler, the medical problem that she wanted to cure through fasting is genital herpes. Okay, we've got this one open right here. Here we go. Alright, well, here we go. Hope she doesn't... 5-day hard dry fast snake diet. Oh, Shameen Miller. I know Shameen. Okay, well, here we go. 32 minutes. Fuck, man. Alright, whatever. Yeah, Shameen Miller, for those of you who don't know, is like one of the original snake diet vloggers, I guess, is what we are called now, or what I also did, sort of, or snake diet information promoters or something. Yeah, anyway, she was like, I think the first one, or the original one. Whatever, anyways, this Canadian chick, and I think she did a bodybuilding competition or something. Anyway, fuck. 5-day dry fast, huh? Alright, here we go.
Hi guys, how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Shameen Miller. I create travel vlogs, tutorials, and anything lifestyle related. I'm living an amazing, exciting, happy life. Today's video for you is actually going to be shot over a period of 5 days. I am just about to undertake my first 5-day hard dry fast. So what is a dry fast? A dry fast means that you don't consume any liquids or any food. There's actually two types of dry fast. There's a soft dry fast and a hard dry fast. A soft dry fast is where you can still come into contact with water, so you can still shower, you can wash your hands, you can brush your teeth. But a hard dry fast means abstinence from all water altogether. So I cannot shower, brush my teeth, wash my hands, or come into contact with any water whatsoever. The reason why I'm doing this hard dry fast is because I have some health problems that I am looking to overcome. I haven't shared with anybody what those health problems are yet, because right now what I'm doing is I'm actually doing an experiment right now, and once this experiment is over, I will definitely be making another video about it. However, the benefits of dry fasting are vast, and I will get to you guys about that later in this video. So I'm going to be starting my dry fast in about 45 minutes, and right now today is Monday, May 21st, 2018. However, I've been prepping my body now for the last month. I've been doing daily soft dry fast for 22 hours per day, and I've been eating 1 meal a day within a 2-hour eating window. In that meal would be a lot of vegetables, a reasonable amount of carbohydrates, as well as a moderate amount of protein. So that means I would be eating some rice or some quinoa, or that's pretty much actually the ones that I would eat, but mostly I would be eating a lot of white rice. And the reason why I was doing it is because I was actually training every single day. So I've been looking to gain muscle, because what happened is at the very beginning I was doing a bunch of 48 and 72 hour snake juice fast, and then I went into a couple of dry fasts. I did a 48 and a 72 hour. And when Cole had seen me, he saw that I was actually really skinny and said, like, it's time for me to put muscle on my body. So that's why I've been training for this last month to build up that muscle, so then I can look a little bit better and like not look too skinny. So this morning when I woke up, I started drinking baking soda mixed with water. And the reason why I have that mixture is because baking soda will help alkalize the kidneys and just kind of prep them and prime them for this next 5 days. Because what will end up happening, like, my body's gonna go through this huge, massive detoxification process, and the kidneys are gonna be the ones that are gonna be filtering all the stuff that's going through it, and it will become acidic. So that's why I'm priming my system right now. And at the end of the 5-day dry fast, when I break it, it is gonna be with baking soda and water. In addition, I'm also consuming some watermelon right now, because I am just looking to get more liquid into my system, because the last time I did my 3-day dry fast, and it was a soft dry fast, I ended up like I had no more saliva in my mouth. I felt like crap, and I realized like I wasn't fully prepped at all. So right now, like, this is about my 3rd cup of watermelon. I'll probably get up to like maybe 5 or 6 cups of it before I start my fast. So without further ado, guys, we're gonna have to start this dry fast really soon, which means I'm gonna have to wash this makeup off of my face. I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna just kind of get my body ready, because after that, like, I'm not gonna be able to watch anything. So let's get started now with this 5-day hard dry fast. Okay guys, so I just got the shower right now. My face is washed. I don't have any lotion on it. I shaved my legs, my pits. I didn't put any lotion on my body either, nor did I put any deodorant. It's really not necessary, but I figured I might as well be like clear and, you know, clean as I go into this dry fast. My hair's just a little bit wet, but there's still product in it. But you know what? If you see it without product, it looks like a disaster, like a lion got electrocuted. So I'm not gonna show you that. But I'm about to clean my room up here right now, and I'm gonna be starting my dry fast very, very shortly. I'm just gonna finish drinking the rest of my water and having my watermelon. So yeah, there we go. Dry fast prep is pretty much over, and let's get into the first 24 hours of the dry fast.
Shameen is like brilliant when it comes to doing these YouTube videos, right? All of her videos are or not all of them, but a lot of them are basically like, you know, I fasted for 3 days, here's what happens, or here's what happened, right? Like how to lose 10 pounds in a week with no exercise. You know, top 10 things that you didn't know about fasting, all kinds of shit like that, right? It's like, and the videos are all, I don't know, they're like vlogs, kind of. Not all vlogs. Some of them are like information videos. They're very good, very good. She's like, I don't want to say she's like a mini Cole, because she's obviously like not like a raving lunatic. But she does it right. She's like, I guess you could say like more the like traditional YouTuber kind of thing, but just talks about the snake diet, right? Like with the whole like, oh fuck, I didn't want to do that. But so I've done one dry fast, right? And it was a 48 hour, or was it a 70? No, it was a 48 hour. And I did it actually last September when I was in Israel. And I didn't like, I don't know, I thought this is weird. So like basically when I was in Israel, I had a friend over there who also liked to fast, right? He just kind of found fasting randomly and at the same time that I did, not through the snake diet or anything, but he also fasted. and we would fast like together sometimes. He was like my fasting buddy. Anyway, I was hanging out with him, and I was like, you know what? I want to try a dry fast. And like, keep in mind, this is Tel Aviv in the summertime, so this is not. I'm not like sitting in like an air conditioned room somewhere, just like staring at the ceiling and not doing anything. So I remember I started the dry fast, and I was like, okay, so. You know, what are we doing today? Because it was me, him, and another guy. We're all on vacation. And he's like, oh, I know, let's go to the beach. There's this beach called Palmachim, right? It's like maybe an hour outside Tel Aviv, and it's amazing. You've never seen such blue water in your life. I'd never been there before. But anyway, we go there, and there's no sand on the beach. It's only shells, right? I'd never seen anything like this beach before in my life. I was kind of surprised it was in Israel. But anyway, we go to the beach. The sand is all shells. And the water is like the bluest water I've ever seen, and it's fucking hot. It's like 100 degrees outside, and it's not like a commercial beach. Like there was one guy there, like only one person, like as far as we could see. There's one person, and the dude was like naked, like actually 100% naked with like his dog, right? And we're like, okay, there's like a naked guy over there. That's kind of weird. And then like a little bit further in the distance, we saw like an army jeep and like an army kind of open air tent. So we're like, all right, this is like, and like an army base with like the antenna. So they were probably like, what the fuck are these three guys doing here? But anyway, that was like the only people that we saw on this beach at all. Anyway, we stayed there. We stayed there for 3 hours, right? So, and I'm going in the water. The water's like super salty, and like, you know, I'm doing a dry fast. So like, probably shouldn't like spend time at the beach in the hot sun and go in the like salty ocean that will pull all the water out of your body. But I thought I had some experience fasting, tons of experience with OMAD at that point. So I knew in my mind, I was like, all right, if it gets too hard, I'll just stop, you know, whatever. So, stayed at the beach for like 3 hours, right? In the water, out of the water, swimming, very active, whatever. And then we go back, and I was like, oh, I know, I'll go to the gym, right? So I go to the gym, and they had like a punching bag at the gym. So I go to the gym, and I was like, oh, they have a punching bag. I know, I'll do my Muay Thai workout, right? So I did like 7 rounds on the jump rope, right? So I'm like doing cardio, right? All this like jump rope shit. And then I put the boxing gloves on, do like fucking 5 rounds on the heavy bag. And then I like go do my like weightlifting routine. And then go home, don't eat anything, don't drink anything. And then the next day, I was like, man, I'm kind of bored. What should I do? So I went to the gym again, did the workout again. But anyway, the point is that I was totally fine this entire time. I didn't need any water at all, right? Basically what happened when I would get thirsty, the thirst would come and go, right? I would like train, and then, or at some point on the beach, I'd be like, I'm kind of thirsty. I kind of want to drink some water. But then I would wait like 5 minutes, and it would go away, right? So it was kind of interesting. I lost some weight. I don't think I lost that much more weight than when I do like a normal 48, but whatever. It's not really that big of a deal.
Oh, guys, I forgot to tell you something. Okay, so I just finished my watermelon and my water, and I've just finished brushing my teeth as well. So I just stepped on the scale, and my weight is a lot heavier than I normally would be because I just downed a bunch of water and about 6 cups of watermelon, which is crazy. I'm going to show you guys right now some front, some side, and some back pictures, so there's a bit of accountability of how I'm doing as well weight-wise, even though my whole goal with all of this really is to deal with some health problems and just detox and just being generally healthier in general. Okay, let's get this started. Okay, one more final thing. I forgot to pee on the snakes for you guys, so I just peed on it now, and as you can see, I'm legit in negative ketosis. That means I'm not in ketosis whatsoever. So hopefully by tomorrow, in the 24 hours, I'll pee on it again, and I will be there. As you can see, I'm pretty much in medium ketosis right now, and it is almost 24 hours later. Okay, guys, 24 hours into the fast right now. I feel totally fine. I have a bit of a sore throat, but I'm not really sure what that is from, but it's kind of just lingering there. It's the first time I've ever had a sore throat when I'm dry fasting. For these last 24 hours, I've actually been working here behind me at my desk. I gotta finish a job off right now, so that's been keeping me actually extremely busy. So overall, I feel really good. I had a really good sleep last night. It took me a bit to fall asleep, but after that, like I was out like a light and it was great. I only got up to pee once this morning before I ended up waking up, so that was good. My teeth today were feeling a little bit furry, so what I did is I took my dry toothbrush and I just brushed them off, and then I used paper towel or Kleenex to actually just like wipe off the extra stuff that I had on my teeth there. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna weigh myself and see what I come in here now as today, 24 hours later. So as you guys can see, I am down to 123.6 pounds, and that weight is pretty much the weight that I was before I really went into this dry fast. Like my last true weight was around like 123.8, and I obviously ate a bunch over the weekend, and I like took a bunch of water. But yesterday, when I started this, I was at 129 pounds, and that was pretty much mostly like water weight and some of the food weight that I took in. So I've already come back down to my normal weight, and now that I'm like full blown ketosis right now, like I'm interested to see where my weight is gonna go and what is gonna happen with it. And if you don't know, what ends up happening is when you go into a fast and you stop eating, what you end up doing is you start depleting all of your glycogen stores, like in your liver and like anything that's left in your muscle. And once it's completely depleted from your system, then you start burning fat cells for energy, and that's what it's called going into the ketogenic state. So now I'm in like.
Oh, this video's gonna take forever. You know what I like about really anybody who like puts the snake diet in their fucking video titles is that they generally do things right. You know, they're working out, they're fasting, they're eating healthy food, and there's no bullshit. It's all about fucking improving your health and looking better, right? There's none of this like, sorry, like eating disorder girls. Like there's none of that fucking retarded fucking watch me make my kale salad, and like it's all about like, this is what I did, this is how I feel, this is how my body changed, you know. And they all talk about building muscle, they all go to the gym. It's like it's really like, in my opinion, like a very high quality grassroots fucking, I don't say movement, but like let's call it a movement, whatever, fine, movement for like getting people to actually like look better and feel better in a very simplified way, right? Anyway.
Like full-blown ketosis through fasting in 24 hours, and like it was even less than 24 hours for me to be that purple already on my keto stick meter. Shows that I've definitely been in ketosis a lot longer. So if you're looking to know where to buy these keto sticks in Canada, you can buy them at Shoppers Drug Mart. It's pretty simple. In the US, you can buy it at any other pharmacy as well. I've actually bought it once at CVS as well, so they're pretty easy and accessible to get. They're really not that expensive. So anyways, that's really my update that I'm gonna give you for today. Probably tomorrow I won't be feeling as kind of good and excited, but right now I'm feeling okay. I've got a lot of things to keep myself busy because I have like work to do. So we'll just kind of see how much energy I've got, and I'm actually not moving around much at all. I'm trying to just stay as like light as possible, to try and just lay down or just sit down, and like no exercising, not really much walking, because the last time I did my 3-day dry fast, I was moving around so much the first 2 days that I was like dead by the third day. So we'll see how far I can get, and hopefully I'm like in a lot better state by the third day this time than I was last time. Anyways guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, day 2 is over. I am 49 hours actually right into the 5-day dry fast. I'm a little bit late on making this video because I actually went to a Reiki class with my brother's girlfriend, and it was great. I kind of fell asleep I think for a bit. But it was so relaxing, so all I had to do was just lay there and relax, and it was so good, because what ended up happening is when I woke up this morning, I actually woke up a little bit early. It took me a bit to kind of fall asleep last night, like maybe about an hour, but then when I was out. When I got up, I woke up so much earlier than I normally would have today, but instead of getting myself to bed, I kind of just lay there for a bit, closed my eyes, and then eventually, like when I go to bed, I was like, organizing my stuff very slowly, and I've been like, I pretty much was laying in the bed all morning editing a video, and when I got out of bed finally, it was the first time I finally had that lightheadedness that comes along with fasting, like when you're getting up to like that 48-hour mark. So I just know now it's really time for me to fully relax and not do anything else, because it was like, it just sucks, you know, it just sucks, because I know these next days are gonna be pretty freaking killer. My throat is still, my throat this morning when I woke up was pretty dry, but I tried not to focus too much on that. It's getting a little bit better throughout the day, so I'm hoping that it's gonna be cured within the next couple days. But I spoke to Cole about it, and he said it's like some kind of detoxing that's happening. To be honest with you, I think it's from when I used to smoke a lot of cigarettes, because I would smoke these Belmonts here in Canada, which were like so awesome. But every time I travel over this last year and a half, I would actually not smoke cigarettes. But when I'd come home, I would always come to my room and like get the cigarettes out and smoke on my balcony. It was like kind of this weird religious thing that I like loved doing, but it was such a bad habit. So I decided a couple months ago I was gonna like quit the smoking. So I feel like that's kind of what's happening, because I always get phlegm as well in my throat while I'm dry fasting. So that's kind of the only thing that I can think of, but I don't know, who knows, because I don't know what my body is doing. I peed on a keto stick, and I am in full-blown ketosis, and that's about that. So I'm burning fat like a mofo. So I actually sleep with the mouth guard on every single night, and it's something that I'm so used to. I wasn't sure if I could like sleep with it on or not, but what I'm doing is like I put it in my mouth and it's dry at nighttime, and then in the morning, you know, I put the water in it, put some polydents in with the mouth guard, and then what I did is I bought some gloves so that I can like pour the water out and like rinse out the cup and the mouth guard, so that at least it's nice and clean for the next time when I wear it at nighttime. And it just makes things a lot comfortable. And as I said yesterday, I do brush my teeth with like a dry toothbrush, and to get all like the gunk off of it, and then I just wipe it down with some paper towel. And what I did today is I stuck some toothpaste on the toothbrush while I had my gloves on, and I just cleaned it off, because like the toothbrush actually really smelled from after cleaning my mouth out. I still have saliva in my mouth, which is good, so I'm still generating of that, and I'm really, really happy. But I feel like by tomorrow it's gonna probably not be as much, because the last time I did the 72 hour, I was deprived of saliva altogether. My mouth is dry as F. My pee today actually was a little bit yellow, so I'm definitely peeing out toxins as well, and my kidneys are doing a lot more work. But up until this morning, it's actually been pretty clear. It doesn't smell really, but it is a bit yellow. So at least hopefully that like my body is actually pretty well detoxed, because I have been doing the dry fasting now on the daily, like I said, 22 hours per day with the 1 meal a day. I've been doing that now for like over a month, so maybe my body detoxes a little bit more. So I'm kind of hoping that's why, but who knows? Like I still have another 3 days left of this to go. And lastly, what I want to talk to you guys about today is the fact about dry fasting is that you need to have experience before you undertake something like this. Like going into 5 days is like insane and so unheard of, because not many people do it at all, and everybody's really scared. And you know, but I have a lot of people that are rooting me on, and they're just like, they're checking with me and be like, Shameen, how are you doing? But because I have done like I've done a 2-day soft dry fast, a 3-day soft dry fast, and I've been doing daily dry fast for like over a month, I feel like I was ready to take on this challenge. And I'm mainly doing the dry fast for health reasons, not necessarily for weight loss, because for weight loss I wanted to do it like I probably either just maybe drink.
Yeah, man, 5-day dry fast, that shit is no joke. I've never done 5 days. I've never even gotten to 4 days on like a normal fast or snake juice or whatever. But I also don't like to just lie around when I fast. And I know this isn't for like weight loss. This is for a specific purpose of like healing something. I've also never done a fast like that. I don't have anything that I like need to heal, I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll try it someday, but it's just, you know, I think the benefit of working out while fasted, even in a 2 and 3 day fast, I think it makes the fast much more effective, as opposed, like, okay, let's say you have a few options when it comes to fasting. You can either fast, let's say 48 hours snake juice, 48 hour dry fast, or 48 hour whatever normal fast, snake juice fast with training, right? Which of those is better? I would say that the 48 hour fast with training is the best. You know, because like if you train, you know, if you work out, right, that's the best, isn't it? Right? Am I wrong here? Especially if you do cardio, like fasted cardio. Actually, I'm not saying like you ate last night and you did cardio in the morning before you had breakfast. That's not fasted cardio. I'm saying like you haven't eaten in 36 hours and then you go run 5 miles. That's fasted cardio. You know, you should try that. The problem with that though, and I realize this from experience is that will fucking drain the shit out of you. Like that it almost, what I think in my mind, I haven't done enough of these to really like know if this is actually what's happening, but in my mind, what I think that does is it kind of like extends or makes the fast more efficient, right? Like you do a 72-hour fast and you run 15 miles in those 72 hours split over, let's say 3 workouts. That's like doing like a week-long fast, right? I think. I don't really know. I haven't like fucking measured it or anything, but it just makes it so like you got to end the fast like much faster, which in my mind is good because like, let's be real, I don't fucking like fasting. I don't like not eating. I want to eat. I like eating. You know what I mean? So if I can make it more efficient, and I like working out too, you know what I mean? Especially working out while fasted. Oh my God, you look fucking jacked. You're like shredded. Yeah, and I don't know how she's talking so much. Like she's talking so much in this video. If I was doing a dry fast, like I'd be like spitting out like clouds of fucking dust.
Or snake juice, but I kind of like the one meal a day with the dry fasting because dry fasting for 22 hours was kind of like a piece of cake. So just know that you can like work up to do something like this. It's not like at the very beginning I was able to be like, yeah, I can do like a 5-day dry fast. When I did my first 48 hours, like by like 36 hours, I was just like so exhausted and all I wanted to do was drink water. So just know that this is like a work in progress. And if you are going to be undertaking some kind of dry fast, just know that, take your time, and like Cole is coaching me, which is great, but make sure you have somebody experienced that can help you with it. And my weight went down again. So today I'm at 120, 1.1. So I started at 129 after the watermelon and the water intake that you saw. So look at that. I'm like down already 8 pounds. We know we're at least 5 pounds of that was water weight for sure. So yeah, so it's good. Anyways, guys, I'll check in back with you tomorrow. Hey guys, I've officially hit the 72-hour mark. Here, I'll get you to take a quick look at my body. I'm like down 118.4 pounds. As you can see, definitely a lot tinier right now, which is great. My goal weight, to be honest with you, is always around 117 pounds. So I'm kind of almost there, and I still have another 2 days left, and I have a feeling that I'll lose about another 4 to 6 pounds. And then by the time that I refeed, I'll probably get around to like 118 to 20 pound mark, and I can work towards maintaining and slightly like reducing that a little bit more with some weight loss. This morning I woke up feeling like I had a lot of energy, even though during the night what ended up happening is I had a really sore back before I went to sleep. And the reason why is because yesterday I was laying in bed all day because I wanted to preserve my energy, and just like I think my bed move was just like a little bit too soft, and like it was just so uncomfortable, and I woke up in the middle of the night in like so much pain. So eventually I found like I slept on the very edge of my bed, and I found a way to like keep myself comfortable and like it was a little bit more firm on that side, and I was able to sleep until about like 9:30 this morning. So I ended up getting about a good like 8 hours sleep overall last night. I didn't pee on the keto sticks for you guys already because you know what? It's been 72 hours. I'm in like full on deep ketosis, and for the fact that I was like 121 pounds yesterday and now I'm down to like 118 pounds. I know I'm in ketosis. I lost 3 pounds in the last 24 hours. I was feeling lightheaded yesterday and also today, so I just have to be a little bit careful like when I get up after laying down for long periods of time because there's like that rush to the head and it's a little bit uncomfortable. But when I do get the rush, I'll like kind of like lay over the side of my bed and just like let it pass, and then I'm okay to get back up again. So this morning my tongue was like so white and disgusting. So what I did is I took one of my toothbrushes and it was dry, and I like brushed the tongue out really well to get the white off. It was actually so disgusting to look at, guys. Seriously, it was so gross. And then what I did, I took some paper towel because it's a lot thicker, and I like wiped down my tongue with the paper towel. And then what I did to like clean it out is because you saw yesterday that I put my mouth guard in collagen, so I just stuck it in the collagen as well to like give it a really nice cleaning. And again, I did do a dry brushing of my teeth as well, and they feel nice and smooth now, which is great. And I feel like honestly, if you look at them, they're like a lot whiter too, which is amazing. Armpits, like my pits under here. I think the word, if it's stinky in Italian or maybe it means armpits in Italian, is like sudore. My pits were a little bit smelly and they were a little bit wet, so what I did, took a paper towel and I just like really give them a nice wipe down, and they smell fun. They smell fine again, so that's pretty cool. So less smelly pits. Yeah, so another thing too is like each day I like get up, instead of like just being in like super comfy, kind of like just, like super comfy clothes, but those are the clothes you're not gonna get out in. I kind of try to be dressed up just a little bit so I feel kind of nicer, like being able to like get throughout my day. It kind of helps, and like also, yeah, just helps you like make you feel pretty good. The last thing I want to talk to you about today is actually, the one thing I realized was like the time I went to start a dry fast, okay? So what ended up happening is normally when I do my fast and when I've done my longer ones before, I would actually start fasting like after dinner the night before, just because I'm like, okay, fine, I can get like a bunch of like, I can get like 8-9 hours down by the time that I wake up. However, by the time you get to the end of the fast, you know that like you need to break it at like 8 o'clock at nighttime. I'd always kind of feel guilty that like I have to be eating at nighttime, so I want to try to push it to the next day, but that would like never happen. But psychologically, like what happens too, like you wake up that morning on that last day, and then you think like, oh shit, man, I got like another 8-9 hours of fasting left to go on this day. Versus now, what I did, I started my fast in the afternoon, so like 1:45 p.m. So each time when I wake up, I always like I have that like feeling that like within like a 4 to 5 hour time period, like I've already hit like another 24-hour mark, so I've hit that goal. And now that it's Thursday right now, Thursday afternoon, when I wake up tomorrow morning, I'm like, okay, it's Friday, and then when I wake up Saturday, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be done on Saturday afternoon, which is like pretty excited. So yeah, it's like a weird psychological thing, but I don't know, you should try it out, like doing like if you start like your fasting a little bit later in the earlier in the day, like it does do like this weird psychological thing. And lastly, last time when I got to the 72-hour mark, I was like not even close to where I am right now with like the energy. I had no saliva in my mouth and I felt like crap. Now I still have saliva in my mouth, which is great. I've been just chilling though, to be honest with you. Like I really have not done much at all other than laying in my bed. And the thing that's honestly getting me through it is because I have like videos to make and I have work to do and it's all on the computer. And because I have these things to do, it's keeping my brain stimulated, so I'm not getting bored. If I were getting bored, then I would just be like missing food altogether. And the thing is, like, I'm trying not to think too far into the future of the things that are coming. Because actually on Sunday I'm leaving to go to Italy and I get to have some pasta. It's always gonna be amazing. But I won't be eating too much of it though. But I get to eat it. But I'm not like focusing too much on the end game right now. I'm just focusing on like every single moment of where I am right now to be able to just get through it and know that I'm strong to be able to overcome this and know that I can like beat this challenge. So anyways, I've got another 48 hours left to go in this hard dry fast. I feel okay, but maybe tomorrow's gonna be like a completely different situation. But that's all that I got for you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow.
Wow, man, kind of makes me want to do it like without working out. Kind of feel like trying it actually now. But like she said, what did she say? She's like when she was fasting, she was editing videos and like doing all this work that she had to do, which if you do decide to do a fast, like you have to have something to do, right? You actually like have to have something to occupy your mind. Otherwise, and I've done this, like I remember one time it was like the end of an end of a 72-hour fast, or it was like the day of a 72-hour fast. I was just like, I was so out of it and so hungry that I was like looking up pictures of food on my phone. I was like reading articles about, like, I was like reading recipes for fucking cooking like random ass shit. So I was just like, I was so hungry, and it was so satisfying to me to do it. I'd never done that before in my life, but you know, it's hard. Plus, like, I was in Phuket, which is like whatever, Thailand, and like you walk down the street, everyone's cooking food on the street. You know, there's all these like good smells of like all this meat and all this seafood. Vendors everywhere, and you're like, there's so much temptation, you know. But back then, I was also doing vlogs, you know, which at the time would take me like 6-7 hours to edit, you know, a 10-minute video. So I had something to do, right? I got a lot done because I could take my time because I was sleeping less. I was going to bed later and waking up earlier, and I didn't have any of the like recovery time necessary from food. So if you do decide to do a dry fast, I would recommend that you plan something that you're going to, like, have a little project or something like that, where you know that like you essentially have something to do the entire time. Because if you just try and go about your normal life, like, you're going to have an extra 6 hours a day. You got to have something to do. You can't just fucking not have anything to do. Otherwise, you might fuck up, you know? Yeah.
Day four. This is the hardest update that I have to do for you right now because I'm so weak right now, guys. I woke up this morning, I had no energy, and I was just laying around in bed for a long time. Then I went to sit on my balcony and just sit under the sun, and that tired me out. Then I laid in my bed a bit more, and then I decided that I wanted to go to Whole Foods to pick up a bunch of organic vegetables because I want to make myself a soup tomorrow. I'm gonna make it in the slow cooker and just like really soften up the vegetables because I don't want to like have to tax my body so much. That'll be like my later on dinner tomorrow night. But going there was like so hard. I had to like walk to the subway station, walk down the stairs, get on the subway, take the ride over, then get out, take an escalator, walk up the stairs, and then walk into Whole Foods. And it was like just so tiring. My heart was like beating so much. I was like feeling so gassed. And then before I left the grocery store, I had to take a seat and a breather. And like, oh my god, I felt like such an old person. And then I ended up eventually like making my way home, and I was like so tired, and I haven't gotten out of bed ever since. I got home about like 45 minutes ago. So probably not the best idea to go and do that. I probably should have just like bought this stuff after, but I kind of want to try and put the soup on earlier tomorrow so that, you know, like it has time to cook in the slow cooker and stuff like that. But anyways, I gotta weigh myself. I haven't done that yet, so I'll show you the results at the end of this little update here. I had it's so weird, guys. I ended up getting my period today. It started a little bit last night, but I was thinking like, no, I'm like, this ain't real. This isn't happening. Like, I'm not supposed to be getting it for another week, but I ended up getting my period early. So this message is for the women out there watching this video. So I thought about this about me getting my period, and so I looked at my period tracker and I realized I wasn't gonna get it this week. So I thought, okay, fine, because obviously we can't wash our hands. And I was thinking, okay, fine. If I'm gonna get my period, what I'll probably end up doing is just wearing pads for the entire week, because then I don't have to get my hands dirty and stuff. Because I actually use a Diva cup, and that cup, as you know, if you pull it out, your hands are gonna get all up in there and like all bloody and stuff. So that kind of wasn't gonna be an option for me. I also thought about tampons as well because I still have some tampons left over. So that's what I'm using right now, just because tomorrow my fast is gonna be done. I'm gonna be able to shower and it'll be okay. So that's that. But just kind of keep it in mind if you're gonna undertake like a long fast, like a long hard dry fast. Think about the whole period aspect of it. All right, so I told you guys a couple days ago that I had a sore throat. Yesterday, actually, the sore throat was gone. And I forgot to tell you, but my throat's been feeling completely fine. So it's pretty cool to see that my throat was able to heal itself, because it was pretty sore, like as if you get like a really bad cold or something. It was that sore and raw, and then eventually it just healed itself. So that's pretty amazing. Another healing thing that has happened is I used to get a lot of like breakouts of like pimples on my butt over like these many, like probably these last like 5 years, I would say. And it was not until I started fasting a couple months ago that I have not gotten an outbreak ever since again, which is like amazing because I have no idea why it started. Because the thing is, guys, like I eat a really healthy balanced diet. So I was just really surprised that this was happening to me all the time, and like I didn't know why, but it stopped, and it's like so amazing. So now I have like so many scars, which kind of suck. But I don't know, one day maybe I'll try to get some kind of procedure or something done to get rid of the scars. But anyways, I don't really have any of that. So that's kind of like a health issue that I've had that, you know, like you don't really tell many people about that, but this is, I know that people do get like outbreaks in their butt all the time. So I'm pretty excited that I haven't had any pimples ever since. Body's not as sore as it was the day before. I did do a lot of stretching yesterday, so that like really helped, and I had like a great sleep last night. It did take me a long time to fall asleep, but when I did, I was like out like a light. All right, and the last thing I'm just gonna like do a high level mention on, because I'm actually gonna make a separate video on like all about dry fasting and like kind of more of the a bit of the science behind it and the benefits. But what's happening right now is my body has gone into something called autophagy. So my cells have gone into autophagy, and pretty much what it is, it's like a waste cleaning system for your cells. And what it does, it like in your cells, it recycles old cells into a new process and creates brand new.
All right. Yeah, man, 5 days, that's no joke. Regarding the like pimples on the butt thing, that can happen if you happens sometimes if you're sitting for a very long time, or if you're like you saw the position she was in when she was working on her computer. If you're in that position, because when you're like slouched like that, it puts a lot of like pressure on your butt. And when you get caught up in something like editing a video or doing work online, you're in that position for a very long period of time. They're not actually pimples; they're ingrown hairs. So that's I don't know. Maybe they were actual pimples. I don't think so. I think they're, what she means is ingrown hairs. As far as not getting ingrown hairs, maybe that's because, you know, not eating will reduce the level of hair growth. Maybe they don't grow as fast, or I'm not really sure. I don't know. Anyway, autophagy, huh? Okay, let's hear this about autophagy.
New cells in your body, and what it does, like like your cells become like this little mini incinerator, and it gets rid of like all the bad cells that are in your body. So it's amazing because you're getting rid of like all these things that like have no more purpose, no more use in your body, and eventually becomes like kind of survival of the fittest. So like only the strongest cells will survive. So what's happening in this body is that like it's fully healing itself from like the inside out, and I'm like quite amazed by it and like this whole process. And the only way that you can get into autophagy is through some deep fasting. Anyways, guys, that's it for day 4 right now. I'm just gonna be laying in bed for the rest of the day, watching a bunch of videos, and just kind of, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be counting down the clock. Okay, like I'm so excited for this freaking fast to be over. But anyways, here is my weight, so you can take a look at it, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Guys, 5 days hard, dry fast is over. So first things first, let me have a drink because I'm so thirsty right now. In this bottle of Aquafana right now, half of it's empty right now because I put it in my soup. I got 500 milliliters in here right now with a half a teaspoon of baking soda. I'm going to take little tiny sips of this over the next couple hours because I don't want to fully balloon up. But let me just take a sip of this first, okay? Oh my god. Oh my god, that is amazing. Oh, that is amazing. Let me just do my quick final update for you guys right now because I know this video was very long. Last night, 13 hours before my fast was over is when it was the hardest for me. All I really wanted to do was have a drink of water. My brother got me that bottle of Aquafana, that really nice bottle of water, and I was holding it in my hands earlier in the evening. Wait, let me sit down because I'm actually really tired. Yeah, so last night, I wanted to drink water so bad. I was so unhappy. I was so uncomfortable. But I reminded myself that, I've been like posting all this stuff over social media. I'm dedicated to Cole to get this done because he's been coaching me for free. And I really want to heal myself. And I didn't want to fail at it. So I just laid there and I was just trying to calm myself and just breathe and try not to think about the water. It took me a couple hours last night to fall asleep because as you can see, I've gotten very lean right now. Like I'm actually way too skinny. And I know that like if I were to try a 10 to 7 day fast, like I wouldn't be able to do it the weight that I currently am at right now. So last night that was kind of the hardest thing for me. When I woke up this morning, I was still super dead tired. I put my stuff in to make my vegetable soup in the crock pot, so that's cooking right now. And I've just been trying to keep myself busy while laying in bed so then I wouldn't think about it. And now that the time's here, it's like so amazing because you don't really know like how strong the human mind and the human body really is when you really want to do something, you really want to achieve something. This is definitely one of the hardest things I've done in my life. In addition to doing like a 10-day silent meditation course, as well as hiking through the mountains of Peru for and camping out there for 5 nights, which is something I did back in 2012. But this is one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. I definitely do not plan on doing another 5-day dry fast for a very long mother effing time. Yesterday, my energy was taxed. As I said to you, I went to Whole Foods and my heart was beating so much. At nighttime, what ended up happening.
All right. Yeah, like you end up doing like weird shit when you fast for a long time. Like you spend so much time thinking about food. I don't know. I have before because I just am just fuck. You're so hungry, right? I obviously like this type of fast is. I've never done a fast like this, but I'm assuming that it's there's some commonalities there. Like thinking about food. Like I'm honestly like I was picturing her like her brother bought her that bottle of water. I'm picturing her like lying in bed, like holding the water like this, just like staring at it, like just waiting to drink it, which is probably what I would do, something like that. Kind of makes me want to do this. I just don't want to go another 5 days without working out. Like, what am I going to do? I need like some actual project or something like that. Also, yeah, like she said, she is very lean. She is very skinny in this. I think this is an old video. Yeah, this is over a year old. So like now she's doing, or last time I checked on Instagram, which was, a long time ago, maybe 6 months ago, she was training for like a bodybuilding, like a bikini competition, right? She wanted to be like a physique competitor. She's training for that. So I don't know. She was like 6 weeks in when I checked. I haven't like checked on her recently, but she has a lot more muscle than this now. This is like, as far as I understand, like the beginning of her snake diet journey or whatever. But yeah, I mean, a little skinny, like she said, but now she's looking a little bit healthier.
Is I cut up all my vegetables and it took like 20 minutes to do it and I was doing it with gloves on. But what ended up happening at the end of it, I was like, my heart was beating so much I had to lay down in bed. And later on I realized like my calves were hurting. My calves were hurting from just taking the walk to Whole Foods and standing in the kitchen. And my brother told me to because I didn't have the circulation of the water in my system. So yeah, I realized like, okay, I can't exercise really for the next few days. And Cole has told me that as well. Like don't exercise until you're fully rehydrated because you can pull a muscle and you're gonna be out for days, maybe even a week. So last night it did take me about 2 hours to fall asleep. It was just so bloody brutal. I can't remember if I told you that or not, but it was really terrible. And eventually when I fell asleep, I had a pretty good sleep. Amazingly, I still have saliva in my mouth, which I'm super happy about. And I'll be honest with you, when I did my 72-hour fast, I still have saliva in my mouth because I realized that for the first 2 days, like I was actually moving. I was helping my boyfriend move into our place in Florida, and I was moving for like those 2 days, albeit like very slowly. I was moving, and by the third day, I had no more saliva in my mouth. This time around, like I didn't do much at all, and I was pretty much just laying in bed all the time. So I was lucky that I still had the generation of saliva because if my mouth is super dry, it just would have been so much harder. And my last thing, I think we just kind of need to finish this off here now, guys. My final weigh-in, I did it before I started drinking this water here. My final weigh-in is at 114.4 pounds. In these last 5 days, on my frame, I lost 14.6 pounds. It is unbelievable, like so unbelievable. I know that probably about at least a good 5 pounds of that is water weight, which I know I'm gonna gain back in the next day or two, but it brings me so much closer to what my ideal body weight is, which is my goal is I really wanna be at 117 pounds, but definitely a lot stronger. But right now my muscles are like looking pretty soft right now, so I'm definitely looking forward to getting back to the gym and kind of getting them pumped up again. I just wanna thank you guys so much for being here with me, supporting me along the way, and watching this video. And if you'd like to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe down below. I'm gonna be putting more videos up about fasting and experience and kind of anything else related to it. I'm such a big proponent and advocate of Cole. I love what he is doing, and you know, people might think it is crazy, but the people that think it's crazy are people that haven't actually tried fasting. And I've seen it time and time again, and through comments that I'm seeing all over social media. So before you knock even trying to do like a 48-hour snake juice fast, you know, like go and try it first before judging this entire process, because there's so much more to it. You know, it's so much more than just a physical thing. It's even, you know, it teaches you how to become like a stronger person mentally and emotionally as well. And it's one of the best things I've ever done in my life when it comes to like taking care of my body, taking care of myself. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you so much for getting this far in the video. I love you. And
Yeah, good for her. Yeah, I mean, you know, fasting. Like now at this point, right? This is like a year ago. It's kind of hard to believe that it's come so far in a year. He like totally took it mainstream, or more mainstream, I guess now. Yeah, I mean, but like I said, you know, snake diet advocates out there they're doing it right. Well, I don't know about everybody, right? But the ones who are visible, the ones who have YouTube channels, basically, like Larry Malchev, Sasha, and Shameen, and of course me, right? Of course me, and Cole. You know, like those people are all, in my opinion, everybody understands the value of like working out, limiting your eating frequency, and eating like actual food, not fucking fake, you know, corporate food. A 5-day dry fast. I mean, she didn't mention the, you know, what she was like trying, the health issue, right? I thought she would, which is, I guess, why I blew her up in the beginning of the video. Sorry about that. But I don't think I would do this. I don't have any, I don't know. I don't want to like, I want to work out, and I don't want to, you know, have my calves hurt when I walk to the store, like be out of breath from cutting vegetables. It doesn't sound like to lose 15 pounds. I don't even, oh my God, 15 pounds. I don't even know what I would look like. Anyway, I kind of do want to start fasting again a little bit more. The problem is I don't live anywhere really where I take off my shirt that often. So like, kind of what's the point? Yeah, maybe when I go to Tel Aviv, I'll do some fasts if I go to Tel Aviv. Okay, yeah, who told me to watch this? Carmen Suzuki. Okay, Zikili. Thank you for telling me to do this. Shameen, always a pleasure. If you guys have any other recommendations for videos or YouTubers that you want me to take a look at, let me know. Leave me a comment. Peace.